The year is 2020, and we now have smartwatches that are basically phones. Well, hello there, YouTube. Chilling with Twisted 420 here. And people, today I have something very unique to show you. Now, there's been a bunch of videos on these that came out last year sometime, but this thing goes by many names. The Lemfo LEM, the DM100, the Tic Wris Max. They're all made by the same people with different branding and slightly different software. But this is basically a smartphone that you can wear on your wrist. Yes, you can put a SIM card in it, use it as a phone. This thing's got a quad-core processor, a 2.86-inch screen, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, and it's a watch. Heartbeat sensor, pedometer, all that other stuff built in. But I got it mainly just to play retro games on the go. Now you can play on the screen, but it's really small, so I hook up a controller to it, Bluetooth. But I figured we'd do some videos on it. Now, there's been plenty of videos on it, covering it, showing you different things. I got Nova Launcher on here right now. It's very, very nice. But what we're going to mainly focus on here is emulators and ROMs. This is a little MediaTek quad-core processor. I think it's good up to about PlayStation 1 and down. I've gotten away with some PSP and some other stuff. I even got the Xbox streaming app on here. We got a bunch of different stuff, and we're going to be going through some stuff and checking out some things. But like I said, I got Nova Launcher on here right now. All my favorite apps. Everything works great. But let me show you the stock interface real quick before we get into some goodness. Alright, I got notifications. Yeah. You got some apps. Kind of looks like an iPhone right here. But you got some apps. You can change out your clock face if you want to do something fancy. See there, you got stuff like that. So you can have different actual watch faces. You can even do like animated stuff. Where's the fire? There it is. Okay, fire's not working for some. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Hey, look at that. You got a nice little fireplace on your wrist right there. But anyway, people, without wasting your time too much, we're going to go ahead and get things started. I'm going to start lower, and in each video, we're going to build up to a higher system. But we're going to start with the Retroarch, and we could have started like Game Boy Advance or Game Gear or something, but I think we'll go with Sega Genesis. Yeah, we'll go with Sega Genesis. I loaded up every Sega Genesis game ever made, and I put it on here. So let's go ahead and hook up an Xbox One S controller and do a little bit of gaming. Alright, little Sonic 2 here. No need for an FPS counter. This thing's running a smooth 60, I can promise you that. We'll use FPS counters for some of the more difficult stuff later on. The screen looks great though. It's 640 by 480. Very bright, very crisp. Colors are right. Oh, Aladdin. This game got pretty difficult. One of my favorite games on the Genesis back in the day, Comic Zone. Alright, got the on-screen overlay turned off. Now we got some Vector Man 2 action. Oh yeah, here's the good stuff. This was a great port, by the way. Even though they changed, you know, a lot of stuff. All right, Kimmy, let's see what you got. Trying to remember the moves. Back forward kick. I thought was the move. Oh damn! I got my ass whooped by Cammy. Jesus Christ! That did not go the way I wanted it to. She always had a nice butt. All right, folks. I think that'll about do it. We all knew Sega Genesis would probably run well on here, and we probably know Super Nintendo will too. But we're gonna make some more videos. PSP, some other stuff. PlayStation 1. We're gonna come back and do some testing. I gotta say, this is really cool, man. I got libraries of consoles and games on my wrist, and I think that's pretty cool. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see about this watch in the comments. Let me know if there's any tips and tricks, and maybe you want to know how to set up my my launcher or anything, or any of that stuff. Just let me know. We'll be back for more video game tests on my fucking watch. I think that's awesome. Y'all stay sexy out there.